silicon quantum dots onto graphene sheets work as?
Well reasoned. Support is the correct choice.
Graphene as shell in core shell structure work as? You're right. Mediator is the correct answer.
The type of bonding between atoms in diamond is?
Good job. Your answer, covalent, works well here.
Nanomaterials have nanostructure in the range of?
Correct response. 1 to 100 nanometers is the most accurate answer.
Who first used the term nanotechnology and when?
Excellent. Riding Taniguchi, 1974 is a brilliant choice.
Metal nanoparticles have different color due to?
Exactly. Surface plasmon resonance makes sense and it is right choice.
The following is an example of top-down method.
Nice selection. Ball milling is the correct and valid answer. You can see objects on the nano level with dash. Clear logic. Your choice A scanning electron microscope is sound and 100% true.
The application of nanotechnology includes dash.
Right again. All the above is a valid answer.
Example of unusual properties of nanomaterials?
Good thinking. All of the choices is the right answer.
Electrons trapped in a space without dimensions.
Solid response. Nanoparticulus is a valid choice. What material are flexible screen cell phones? Smart pick? Graphene is the correct choice.
The gel obtained during thermal evaporation is?
On track. Ceragel is the correct answer.
Who triggered the Bohr atomic model theory?
Well done. Niels Bohr is the right choice.
Synthesis of nanoparticles is possible with?
Smart move. Both is an accurate answer. What animal are gloves to climb buildings? Great thinking. Gecko is the right choice.
Higher strength occurs at about 10 microns.
You chose nanowire, and it is correct.
The size of the composites is except dash.
Nicely done. Pico composites is a solid answer.
At nanophase, the electronic bonds become? Well picked. Thin is the correct answer.
The precursor used in the sol gel process? Correct. Metal oxide is the right answer.
Gold, germanium, silicon are examples of?
Bravo. Diamagnetic materials is the answer.
The color of the nano gold particles is?
Sharp thinking. Variable tags nanomaterials is the right choice.
The sol gel is a dash of solid particle.
Great job. Colloidal suspension is the accurate answer.
What is the most common use of concrete?
Perfect. For buildings, construction is the correct choice.
Sol gel method is dash chemical process.
Excellent choice. Wet is the right answer.
The two types of bonding in graphite are?
Valid point. Covalent and dispersion is true.
Water is included in the type dash.
Strong choice. Compound is the right answer.
A unit which equals 1 billionth meter.
You got it? Your choice nanometer is right.
We combine two materials to form a dash.
Nice work. You chose composite, and it is correct.
The BH curve can be used to determine.
Right choice. Hysteresis loss is the best answer.
How do nanomaterials benefit dentistry?
Exactly. All of the above makes sense, and it is right choice.
Monosized nanoparticles are possible in.
Correct response. CVD is the most accurate answer.
The soft magnetic materials are having. Nice selection. Low coercivity is the correct and valid answer.
The prefix nano comes from a dash.
Clear logic. Your choice Greek word meaning dwarf is sound and 100% true.
So that nanomaterials are designed. You're right. For specific tasks is the correct answer. Sol-Gel method is dash approach.
Well done. Bottom up is the right choice.
Nanoscience is just one science.
Great thinking. False is the right choice.
Which material is more brittle?
Strong choice. Ceramics is the right answer.
Main use of iron oxide.
Well picked. Biomedicine is the correct answer.
Graphene as a combined media.
Nicely done. Both is a solid answer.
Graphene as mediator work on.
Excellent. Material scale is a brilliant choice.
The father of nanotechnology.
Bravo. Richard Feynman is the answer.
What determines atomic mass?
Perfect. Proton plus neutron is the correct choice.
What nanostructure is used?
Right again. All of the above is a valid answer.
Hard materials are used for.
Right choice. Data storage is the best answer. Which one is not a colloid? Sharp thinking. Coffee is the right choice.
TIC is an abbreviation of.
Nice work. You chose titanium carbide and it is correct.
Size of nanoparticles is.
Smart move. Tens is an accurate answer.
Hysteresis loop implies.
Good job. Your answer loss of magnetic energy works well here.
The word nano means.
You got it. Your choice 1 billionth is right.
Weber is the unit of.
Valid point. Magnetic flux is true.
Epitaxial growth is.
Good thinking. Bottom-up methodology is the right answer. Graphite properties. Great job. Strong and rigid is the accurate answer.
CD stands for dash.
Well reasoned. Chemical vapor deposition is the correct choice.
The term of estim is.
Solid response. Energy and mineral resources is a valid choice. Tesla is same as.
You chose Weber meter 2, and it is correct.
The spectrum is.
Smart pick. Absorbance vs wavelength is the correct choice.
Nano means dash.
On track. Small is the correct answer. Sol refers to. Correct. Solid in liquid is the right answer. Sid refers.
Excellent choice. X-ray diffraction is the right answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Solid response. Contact Narayan Chengda is a valid choice.